wanted to study in art university, but some of reasons I couldn't apply to the art university, and I studied civil engineering.
What?
After 4 years of study, yes, that was terrible. But I've studied civil engineering 4 years, and 4 years I worked in this sector. Maybe you can't believe, but I wasn't happy. I really hate my work. I hate everything. Every morning I woke up and asked myself, is that what I come from life that I want to do?
Mastermind family, welcome back to the show. I am your host Jojo, and today is Artist Motivation, where we bring different guests on here to provide some type of motivation to you and allow them to speak their story and possibly give you inspiration and motivation to go pursue your art career. And before we get the show started, we got to do the sound out call for the day, right? Mastermind family in the building. And so today we have a guest on the show. Her name is Aygun. And Aygun, why don't you go ahead and tell yourself to the people and just do a little introduction of yourself.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Aygun. I want to say that I am 25 years old, and my birthday was at the end of last month. And I decided to put myself my dream, my childhood dream, and I began to draw. I always liked to draw, but I never tried to do it really the best way. And sorry, I'm a bit.
Take your time. You got this. You got this.
When I was little. When I was little, my mom always taught me to draw, but I showed real interest when I was 11, when I first watched Winx Club. After this, I tried to draw Winx Club characters, and after a while, I became a good drawing. Become to draw better. But after that season, it was boring for me, and I tried to find something new. I tried, and I found anime. Honestly, I'm addicted to anime at the moment. I watch too much anime. I love Ghibli Studio. I love works now Koreamada. Makoto Shinkai, and others. It's very, especially I love the, modern anime. They are much better, and their style is much better now. After I wrote Winx Club, and I want to say that I was drawing in Microsoft Paint with a simple mouse. After this, I wanted to study in art university, but some of reasons I couldn't apply to the art university, and I studied civil engineering.
What?
After 4 years of study, yes, that was terrible. But I've studied civil engineering 4 years, and 4 years I worked in this sector. Maybe you can't believe, but I wasn't happy. I really hate my work. I hate everything. Every morning I woke up and asked myself, is that what I come from life that I want to do till the end of my life? And the answer was always the same, no. In March of this year, my boyfriend gave me a present. This was a digital tablet. I was shocked. Yes, I was always able to buy myself a digital tablet or monitor, but I've never dared to do it. I never believed in myself and never even tried to do something.
Mm-hmm.
But my boyfriend helped me to believe in myself. He always supported me, and after 2 months, we decided to buy a digital monitor. After this, I took my first online courses in Photoshop,
Mm-hmm.
and after a month, I decided to resign from my job
Whoa.
on my birthday.
What?
Yes, 1 week before my birthday. Yes, and I applied to the art university. Now I'm waiting for a response from the university, but at the moment I'm not stopping. I'm learning online, I'm reading books, I'm searching, drawing myself something. And I just want to fix 20 years of gap. That's why I'm not trying to do alone myself. That's why I am taking online courses.
Mm-hmm.
One of online courses I can advise Udemy. This is very helpful, it's very nice, and also they give certificate for who take online courses. I want to advise them that guys, never give up and try to do something, try to learn, try to read more. It doesn't matter you read something fantastic, something real, just keep reading. For last 2 months I read 6 books.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's a bit how to say, maybe someone can say you are a maniac, but for me it's very important because books help to reach our imaginations, and by this we can draw something own.
Mm-hmm.
At first, maybe you can try to copy some work of some artist because you have to learn. You don't know how to make things right. But after a while, you have to try yourself. And for this, you need a rich imagination, or your paintings, your creatures will not be enough good for the others and for yourself also. If you ask me how I'm earning at this moment when I'm not working, I will tell you that I am working on Upwork as freelancer. I do wall arts,
Mm-hmm.
and I do book illustrations. I did already 3 books. One of them was Holocaust.
Mm-hmm.
Second was Greek mythology about Greek gods and goddess,
Mm-hmm.
and the third is our let's say our local writer.
Okay.
And what's more, and now for future plans, I am working on my own script. I want to make first my own manga, and then I'm going to create my own anime.
That is awesome. I mean, especially that the fact that your sector that you were in was engineering, and the fact that you walked away from that industry completely. I mean, I can tell you that I relate to your story because I went to school for electrical engineering as well, and you will be surprised the fact that, you know, when you're like, you know, doing your creativeness on the side and you're like, whoa, is this what I should be doing for the next 70 years or 50 years? And it's just like, I better rethink this, you know, because you only got one life. And I can tell you, I admire what you're doing. It's awesome, to be honest. I mean, what was going through your mind when you know, took that first leap, and just were people saying you were crazy? You know, tell us a little bit about that, you know.
Yeah, I just understand, as you say, the life is mine and it's only my decisions. I don't want to regret until the end of my life, and I want to be happy. Now I'm happy. I don't get tired or exhausted even when I'm working 15 hours a day. I'm just happy with what I'm doing. I want everyone who is watching this video try to understand. You may not find always the people around you to support you, but you have yourself. You have to believe in you. If you will not believe to yourself, guys, no one will believe into you. I missed many chances because of my afraid that I couldn't finish it, and I'm really sorry because of this. And after this, I promise myself that I will always try to do. I will just try. I will just risk. Because if you don't risk, you can never win. If you are not going to risk something, you are a loser. Just keep doing what you love and don't watch what others say. This is your life. You have to. That's all.
That's very true. Just because you say that it's your life, and at the end of the day, you don't give a rip what somebody is saying. It's your life, it's your decision. You could be working 20 hours on your craft, but it's not work. It's actually you playing, because you enjoy it, and it doesn't feel like work, so time passes by very quickly, and you're in the flow, which I want other people to understand that, yes, there's times that you have to say take a lesser paying job so that you can focus on working on your passion, but because some people don't have always that luxury to just up and quit, so we want to throw out that that stance that be smart about what you're doing, and if you want to quit, just quit, but understand that you need to be able to know where you're going, because if you don't know where you're going, I've talked to some artists that they've ended up homeless, right? But they had the drive, and they knew where they were going, and so they were able to get up out of that slump, that where they were at. And so it's not an easy journey, but I'm very excited to have you share your story about that. I mean, that's very, very that's amazing, because not everybody. Nobody has the, how could I say, the lack of a better term, the guts, to just walk away from what they are familiar with, and walk into the unknown, what you're doing. And so what's going to be some of the, I guess, from when you started your drawing, your manga artist, career, what have been some influential things that have I'm going to take that and kind of incorporate it into my art style? What are some of the mangas or animes that have really, really influenced you in your art?
I can say all Ghibli Studios anime. After this, I loved maybe you heard Violet.
I heard of what? I'm sorry?
Maybe. Whatever Garden. You have to watch this, and it's perfect. I can't find enough words to express how perfect this anime is. And Your Name, God of Words, this anime was the key of my interest. After this, I wanted to draw anime, and I'm still not enough good on this way, but I'm trying to do. I'm just began to learning professionally, and I'm sure I will do my best. I will get better soon, because I'm doing this about 3 or 4 months, and I see the progress. It's really how to say.
A lot of progression is taking place, and you're seeing your art, kind of like flourish and grow, and really evolve into some amazing things, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's beautiful. And like, how many hours do you spend a day, working on your craft?
Mornings I'm waking up on 9 o'clock, and from 10 o'clock the night 1, 2 I'm working. First I'm making pauses, I'm going out, I'm walking with friends on the city, we're talking about, or I just go home, or I don't know. I spend my time with my family. Some days when I really have lots of to do, or I have a deadline, I'm working 15 hours. Really, for example, yesterday I worked 15 hours exactly.
Jeez, are you kidding me? Holy cow.
No.
That is dedication.
I had a deadline, and I had lots to do.
Mm-hmm.
Also, at my family, yesterday was my father's birthday, so lots of things to do. So what can I do? Just I kept working.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't exhausting for me, because I really love what I do and not get tired, never.
Right. And
I'm just happy.
yeah, that's what it sounds like. You just sound at peace, and you're very happy. That you're on your purpose, and you're just and you're living your purpose. And yeah. So that's amazing. That's beautiful. I guess we want to kind of get into your mindset, like when you're working with these clients, how are you, like, do you pick and choose your clients? How do you get the word out there that you're an artist and that you're up for hire? You said was it Upwork, right? Was one of the platforms.
Sure.
Is there any other platforms that you use to basically get your your business out there, that you are an artist for hire, and that you can how do you do it?
Well, honestly, I've tried some other freelance sites also, but none of them I didn't really like. I think the best is Upwork.
Mm-hmm.
Besides this, I'm working with one group of people in Momtown. They're making book prints, and I have contact with them. I'm illustrating books for them.
Mm-hmm.
And and wall arts, I just share a post on Facebook that, guys, I'm doing wall art. If someone wants, I can do this. And I just get offers, too much offers. And when I have free time, or when we can agree with people, I'm going to do wall art.
Wow.
In internet, I did some. I wrote some words on walls. I did a beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in Croatia, in Erasmus program. I said that I can draw, and they asked me to make something, to draw something on wall, and I bring them my idea. Our Erasmus Plus term was no hate speech, speak but no hate. And I drew a woman, and woman's head was Earth map, and on Earth map was hearts, red hearts. Some woman was like a tree, and she has a roots. And the roots, I wrote the nice words like honor, like love, peace, and some other words. And the last meaning of this creation was that good words, good things become a good actions. So if you say something good, you will become something good. If you say something bad, you will become something bad. For example, when you will pick up one tree and will say, or flower, will say always bad words, this flower will not open, will not flower, never. But if you will say nice words, this flower will open. This is, how to say,
words are powerful. Words with meaning.
No, this is proved by science. I mean, this is proved by science. It's really so.
Right.
And well, what else? What's more I can tell?
No, that's awesome. Because it's very true, right? And that goes into, you know, a little bit of like what you're saying with the proven science experiment, with the words have power, words have meaning. There was a lot of experiments that, you know, if one were to speak, you know, love and, you know, positive things into water, and, you know, they froze it and the crystals would form, you know, beautiful, you know, images, versus, you know, negative, hateful things, it would just be all crazy. And so you're right, you know, words are powerful, and we should watch how we, you know, speak to each other and how we speak to ourselves in general, the self-talk, right?
Yes.
And so, again, I think that is very amazing. We love your story. And how can the people find you? If, you know, people want to, you know, check you out, you know, look up, you know, the creations that you're doing. And also, another question, what or when can we expect that you will drop, you know, little snippets of your manga in the future? When can we expect that?
First, as for first question, I'm not so active in internet at the moment, in social networks, only Instagram. You may find me in a.arts.spirit. This is my Instagram, but soon I'm going. So, but first I have to. And about my scripts, my manga, I think I will do something within 2 years minimum, or minimum I will try to begin my anime after 2 years. But 2 years I have for me and to bring my art to level.
Wow. Okay. Well, we're gonna hold you to that, because I've seen some of your work on Instagram and it looks amazing, and so we're definitely going to, you know, put a link in the description so that people can find your work. And also, any last words for, you know, artists, new artists, you know, experienced artists, or people who are just on the fence about, like, I don't know, you know I doodled, you know, but can I really do this art thing? What would be the wisdom words that you would give to them, as a final parting on the show?
Well, yeah, I want to say to everyone that doesn't matter what are you doing and what you want to do. I just want you to know that the way to the happiness, you can suffer many failures. You can be rejected many times by others, but never give up. Always, you have to believe to yourself. I mean, if you don't believe, no one will believe in you. Just keep going, keep doing what you love, and one day you will see nice how it's perfect. What you just will see your progress. I'm sorry for my language barrier, and especially because of I would say
It's okay.
Oh my God.
It's okay. It's okay. Trust me. I think our family, just appreciates the time that you're taking to talk with us and just sharing your perspective and the journey that you've been on and providing us motivation, to us. It doesn't matter, the language barrier. I mean, because I think we all understood exactly what was going on. And so, Aygun, we really do appreciate you taking the time to be on the show, and we will, have you on the show again so that we can, see the progress.
Yeah, thank you much.
All right, Mastermind family. All right, Mastermind family. That is going to do it for the show. We hope you enjoyed the show with Artist Motivation. If you don't know where to find Aygun, we're going to leave a link in the description so you can go check out her artwork and go follow her on Instagram. I mean, because what she's doing is pretty amazing. If you didn't understand, and if you didn't follow the story, I mean, this girl was in engineering and walked away from it to be a full-time artist. And so let that be a lesson to you guys that all things are possible if you believe in yourself. Aygun, thank you for being on the show, and Mastermind family, we'll see you on the next episode.